This is a video that we wanted to do for a long time. We have people come from different they have the chance to see, and I feel it's what separates our toy hauler from so many other ones out there. All right, I'm standing in our prototype for the new stuff coming out that'll hit shows this beginning of 2019. They'll start appearing on dealers' lots November of 2018, but we built a prototype to practice through things, make sure we get everything right before those units start hitting the lots. So we're excited to introduce, I'm going to walk through some of the cool new stuff that's going to be coming out. One of the coolest things is we raised the height. Previously, all toy haulers for us, excluding the fifth wheel, was going to have a 7-foot interior height. Now 7'6" will be the standard, and that's the only height we're doing. And the biggest reason we want to do that is allow for the bigger, taller side-by-sides. A lot of times people had a struggle with the clearance we were at, and now we're pushing 81 to 82 inches under the Happy Jack bed. So allows you a lot more clearance, a lot taller toys to work with. What we did in that same time by actually raising the height, that allowed us to get some bigger features, like all of the cabinets now are 6 inches taller. We didn't just cut them off here at the top, we wanted to secure them with the ceiling and the walls, so now you get a huge cabinet spot. The nice thing with these, it's pretty easy to add your own shelves later or get some racks and things like that. It's hard for us to guess where you would want that shelf, but it's a lot of modular stuff that people will figure out what works exactly best for them. But now every cabinet, the upper cabinet, is going to have 6 inches additional storage, so people are always big fans of that. One of the things the extra height allowed us to do that we can now fit in all the models is our refrigerator. We went to an 8-cube fridge. It was previously a 6-cube fridge. So now you get a much bigger refrigerator. Just another thing we've heard, especially if you're going on a long trip, bigger families, bigger fridge doesn't hurt at all. So now the standard is an 8-cube fridge. One of the complaints we heard about is we had previously had the microwave up in this cabinet, and it works great for me, but my wife is actually 5 foot tall. She couldn't reach in there. Stuff was going to spill on her when she got it out. So we've moved that down to this cabinet. We will allow you to actually pick it up here if you needed it for some particular reason, but the standard, it's always going to be down lower here now, so it's easy to get out. You can see what's going on. Anybody will be able to reach it, get the stuff out for you. What we've also added is some of those options. People have come at us with custom options that we'll do occasionally for additional charge, but we saw a lot of popularity in some of those things that people wanted, so we've made some big improvements there. One of them would be in the kitchen sink. We now have a sink insert. It's the same exact material as the countertop, but it gives you more countertop space. It'll just simply sit in here. This is not standard. That's an optional piece that you can get. Another thing would be, we already talked about, just want to make sure you see it. There'll be a separate video on that, but the stereo, if you choose the option of the stereo, it's going to have a DVD player in it now. Still Bluetooth, still a stereo system, still works inside and outside. The nice thing too, now that DVD will play into the TV if you buy our TV, which we've made the TV also bigger. When you pick the TV option, now it'll be 32 instead of 24. Another couple things with the additional height, especially with the Happy Jack, excluding our 8.5 by 20 model, but all the other models, then it allowed us to get the Happy Jack with a longer rail. So before, your bed would stop about the height of the kitchen countertop, and some people, that's just not low enough for them. Now the rails are going to be longer, so you'll be able to go down lower with it. It'll also allow the option of a twin bed or dual queen beds if you want. That would be an option now that we're taller. You are going to lose that additional clearance, so make sure you don't have tall toys for that. But if it's mainly about sleeping more people and more queen beds, now we can do that as well. We also had complaints our carpet was maybe too light of a color, so we went to a much darker kind of charcoal gray carpet. It's the same concept as you can roll it up, take it out, power wash, clean up the thing, but the beauty of it is it's a little bit darker and you don't notice some of the dirt and stuff like that. All right, I want to show you some of the features on the outside with our new model improvements. One of the things is we changed one of the options. We have a loading light option. Previously they would shine down from the top of the rail up there. The problem is if you got the patio option like this trailer is optioned with, you couldn't actually see where you're loading. So we changed it to, we put it down into the header And now it's an LED light system that'll work for loading, but it also will work to light up the patio option if you have that. Second, back here, we've added as a standard feature is all the trailers become prepped for a backup camera. So there'll be a little plug in there. They're wireless backup cameras, but it's a power source for it. But we also will option a backup camera. So now you can get a wireless backup camera. All you have is a little monitor that you'll put in your truck, and you'll be able to back up, see whatever is going on, just protect your trailer. And the third thing back here is we've always had a vinyl zippered rear opening. We're still keeping that, where you can close that off and it rolls up into the top of the ceiling. But we've added a retracting screen that'll pull down kind of like a garage door, but it'll be a long screen just for this back area. So both of those are now options, and we didn't eliminate an old option, but we just added another feature for you to be able to pick and put on your toy hauler. Okay, one of the new standard features as well is we've went from previously the sewer hose storage was 10 foot long. That's really only long enough to just pull up to a dump station. Now we come with a 20-foot hose and a lot bigger storage compartment that'll hold a 20-foot hose. So hopefully that helps you just not have to pull up so tight and have to store a longer hose in the front compartment. That's standard. A new option is the waste tank flush. Really useful feature to have. It's a pickable option, but basically you can hook up a hose and now kind of clean out that black tank. We have trouble with toilet paper and stuff messing up the indicators. So it's a great feature just to get and option that in. All right, one of the things we improved this year when you order our stereo option is now it's a different stereo. Still has Bluetooth, still has the AM/FM radio, has speakers inside, outside. You can fade from the inside to outside or both. But the neat thing too is this also has a DVD player. Some of those times when you can't get a signal, you can't get your Netflix or whatever, a lot of people want to take some DVDs, watch a movie. So if you do get our stereo system and our TV, that's going to be wired up to the area, so now that the sound system will play through the TV and you can watch DVDs on your TV system. So just another great improvement, and hope that it helps. All right, one of the things that we changed this year is if you option a TV from us, it's going to go from, instead of being 24 previously, now they'll be all 32-inch TVs. There's 3 locations for TVs on the front bedroom, 2 on the non-front bedroom models. So now it's a bigger 32-inch TV. One of the cool things is this is a 12-volt TV. If you're trying to run a 110 TV on a converter charger, it's going to draw your batteries down much quicker. So we've stuck with 12-volt TVs. That'll allow you to boondock longer, run off the batteries, and not draw it down near as much. But just wanted to go to a little bit bigger TV so you can see it easier. It's more what people are used to. One of the nice things, if you do get our stereo and our TV, the sound's going to work through the stereo system. When you play it in the garage area on that, when it's in the bedroom or outside, it just runs off the sound of the TV itself. But now it's just a bigger, badder TV now to give you a little more enjoyment. All right, so we want to show you the new control center. It used to be in the sink. You might have seen that in some of the other pictures and videos. We moved everything here to be kind of up away from kids a little bit, but also just to give it a better look. This color is going to match the color of cabinet that you pick. But everything's kind of laid in here. This particular trailer, we have the generator option, so it has the 12-volt disconnect here. That's what will turn all the 12-volt power on and off. If you don't have a generator, there's going to be a 12-volt disconnect knob right next to the breaker box. This has an air conditioner, so you have the thermostat in here for the air conditioner. They always come with a power vent, so this is a remote control for the power vent. This particular trailer has a Happy Jack bed, so the raise and lower it here. All of the signals for far as the tank's empty, full, the battery charge, that's all laid out here. You have the water pump or the water heater, you have the water pump, a little light for the kitchen set up right here. And then this particular trailer, they option the 3-season plumbing package. So all of those, any of those main controls will be in here. The actual light switches are right when you walk in for the rest of the garage area. But this is what we've laid out for a nice new control panel. Got it out of the sink area, raised it up so it's more visible and easy to get to. New cool thing we've added as a standard feature with all our new models here is a better grab handle. Previously we had a pretty small grab handle right here. With our bigger steps, you have a longer entry kind of point. So all this does is just pushes up, folds away to the side, pull it up, and now you got a nice big grab handle to catch yourself and make sure you're safe. One of the options we've added is previously, standard insulation is going to be about an R3 to R3.5 in the walls. and that's what comes with them all. The walls are always insulated. But now you can upgrade the insulation to a closed cell foam. It's not the spray-on kind. We buy it by the board, but the R factor almost doubles, so you're in that 6 to 6.5 range. And that's a new standard option that you can get. And it's just hopefully help you for those people that have extreme heat or extreme cold. We've now doubled the possibility of insulation in the walls.